guys, finally he sleeps. Back again with another episode in the Market Trick series. And guess what? The icons, the 90 rated icons are back. And they are back in a big way. They were settling down at that 1.6 mil range. And they have jumped back up over 3 mil. And the reason being for this massive jump is we finally got a lull in the rank up tokens that were being pumped out. People have discovered where the market is, and there was a massive shift over the course of the last few days. So we're going to pick somebody here that generally isn't a big player. So here's Jersey. You see that massive jump. We had a couple of weeks where it sat at a low and it lulled, and then we're seeing that big spike over this weekend. We are a week out of a new event. We got the new mini event that was pumped in, but we're also seeing all of these new Ballon d'Or players that are coming in, and there's a lot of complaints that people don't have enough rank up tokens, and with the rank ups easily accepted through the exchange of 90s, we're seeing a resurgence of the value here. So if you had bought heavily in the last couple of weeks, you were able to see a big jump. Let's see. I started, this was 2 weeks ago because we had the lull in the 90s. I was at 6,839,085,499, and now I'm well over 9 billion coins. But there's also another shift. They have, because of all these Ballon d'Or players that were pumped into the market, they have lowered the value of the coin exchange, and now you can get 106s and 107s are now bottoming out at that 15 mil coin range, and we are at 57 mil here for 108s. There's no coin exchange for the 108s yet, but they dropped this down, and you can buy the 107s for 14.3. You can buy them for 14.3 and exchange them for 15 mil. It's only 700,000 coins profit per card, but we're doing, 700,000 coins profit per card adds up really quickly. The only problem is that you can only do 200 million in exchanges per day. So if we go ahead and claim the players and we go to the exchange, the coin exchange, you can only do 200 million per day. So how many is this? This is 1, 2, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 13. So 8, 10, 13 times 700,000. You're not making a huge amount of profit a day, but it's like 10 million a day just doing the exchange. Now, I don't know how long it's going to last for people realize that they've got all these cards, they can dump them in there. But I think the problem is they realize, well, I can only get 195 million a day out of doing the exchange. I may as well just sell them in the market. I'll take a small hit. But at 700,000 a pop, buying them at 14.2 or 14.3, it just seems dumb not to do it at least once a day just for the coins. There is also the additional new players here for the Libertadores event, the CONMEBOL event, and this is adjusting things just a little bit too. But as we're coming into this final week of the Star Pass and of the anniversary event, we're seeing a big shift in numbers. I think I am going to go ahead and let's finally spend some of these coins. We're close to 10 billion. Let's see if we can't push it over into 10 billion. I've got 800. Let's get Frimpong. That's going to let us swap out Alexander-Arnold. I packed Suarez. Now we're already at 115. Let's rank these both up. We're going to go all the way. We have plenty of rank up tokens because we're keeping the full Liverpool squad. I don't rank up unless I absolutely have to keep the former or the past and present. Okay, we'll come back and do the points in a minute. I want to see what kind of speed we get out of Torres because that's been his biggest problem is his speed. But I still want to use him. $700. Then we can transfer players. Is it we need to transfer Alexander Arnold's. Goes to 29. And then we want to transfer Dalglish to Suarez. Goes to 29. All right. Now we can sell the selling for the straight 933 that's available, which will push it over. I'd like to see 10 billion. That's the whole point of this. There we go. 10.2 billion. We're going to consider no, because we've got, let's see what else. Those are all 15 mil. We'll wait on those. Let's see, is there anyone in here that we really want to dump? Or we're going to use all these for training. Are they any hidden gems beside the couple we already sent? Doesn't look like it. Just because. We've been holding all these because I knew there was some updates coming with claiming players and then probably buying players. So here we are. Let's go ahead and train Suarez. I want to see where his speed goes. Into the 70s. Okay, Suarez. We'll use our skill points. What do we have? Striker, finishing shot, power, volley. Is that our only choice? Poacher. Where's Poacher? So we need to take... they've adjusted this stuff so weird. Now we have header, physical, or dribbling. I'm going header. Heading, balancing, and jumping. Alright, so where is his speed at? 164. I'm fine with 164. 182 shooting. Frimpong we'll deal with later. I was just curious about Suarez. All right, so if we're at 115 now, what do we got to do to go to 116? So Suarez is 2, 3, minus 2 is 1, minus 2 is -1, -3, -5, -3, -6, -4. So I need +5. +5. Can we go get 3 out of Van Dijk? Let's go buy Van Dijk. We're going to end it this week after I make my purchases. I know we hit 10.2, but we're going to end it after we make our purchases. Was there a reward? Oh. We'll take the gems. Right. And we have... Let's finally buy... We want Ballon d'Or, Van Dijk. $1.138. Do we buy him for 880 and put the 700 in the rank up tokens? Let's buy him. We've got the money. There's no sense in pissing away rank up tokens if we've got the money. Okay, so we'll buy Van Dijk at 115 and then reevaluate. Okay. So if we're at 115, we got to go to 116. So we are +2, +3, +1, -1, -3, -5, -3, -1. So we need to go up 2. So who can we bump by 2 to take this to 116? What do we've got? What do we have? We should just go all in and buy Mascherano. Is there anyone else? I don't want to swap out. We could do a center mid. There's no center mids. Gravenbach at 115. 117 for Diaz only gives me a +1. I think that's it. I think I have to go 116 for McAllister. 114. That's +1. Could we swap McAllister? 114. And I actually kind of want to leave in. Who's the other one? There was another one I could swap. Salah would go 1. So I would have about 2 billion in a Salah at 116 and a McAllister at 114. McAllister and so 116 and 114 would give me the 2 to push it over. So we swap out Dirk and Zobo and leaves the back line alone. I don't have to mess with Mascherano. That is probably the cheapest I can do this. So let's do... Yeah, because I'm going to have... Even if I don't go all the way on Mascherano, we're going to have 3.6 in a Mascherano. But I can do McAllister at 545. Why is it giving me a choice at 494? Normally, doesn't it give you the choice of what's available? It doesn't go minimum. 545. We'll just do the 494 and see what happens. And then who was the other one? Salah. See, it goes lowest here too. I'm going to buy it at 135. We're just going to spend it. Okay, 7.1 bill. Actually, as sad as this is, we're still higher than what we ended the last market tricks at. Just with the profit from this massive push. All right. Let's see if this does push us over. Salah in. And McAllister in. 116. Nice. That did it. Now we just need to transfer training. We'll have a reason now for all the silvers and stuff coming in. Who was it, Zoe? Alistair. Then Van Dyke as well. There's some big changes. And I still have to apply all the points, but we'll do that later off the video. All right, that's it. I am pumped. I am excited that the 90s have resurfaced. So we're going to end it this week. After hitting 10 bill, we are going to end this at 7,137,553,300. And a 2 OVR jump for the past and present Liverpool squad. That's it for this week. I'm excited. The shift is back. Let's see how this goes next week. Plus, we have a new event coming. New Star Pass. We'll see what comes along. As long as you guys keep showing up, I'll keep making videos.
Finally he sleeps, finally he dreams in